Australia is a land of dreams, from the sacred legends of the Aboriginal Dreamtime, when the Great Spirits conjured the coral reefs, rainforests, and red deserts, to armchair travelers who describe Australia as their dream destination. The land down under deserves all the hype. The world's smallest continent and largest island, Australia is almost the same size as the United States, but with a population the size of New York State and some of the quirkiest wildlife on the planet. Australia is also a land of staggering contrasts and spectacular beauty. Along the coast, you can explore vibrant cities, vast sand islands, ancient rainforests, and one of the planet's most awe-inspiring natural wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. In the outback, rugged national parks and red earth deserts offer the ultimate in adventure travel. Top it all off with a laid-back feel and friendly people, and it's no wonder Australia scores top billing on bucket lists around the world. Create your own adventures with our list of the top attractions in Australia. However, before we begin our video, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 1. Sydney Opera House. Australia's most iconic building, the Sydney Opera House, located in Port Jackson, New South Wales, is an architectural wonder in itself. From the outside, it is designed to look like a huge sailing ship, but from the inside, it is a multi-venue performing arts center in Sydney. The multiple venues of the Opera House are used as theaters, studios, a concert hall, exhibition rooms, and a cinema hall. This magnificent masterpiece that opened in 1973 is still today one of the most photographed buildings in the world. To top it all, the Sydney Opera House was added to the UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007. Taking a tour of the building, attending a concert, or dining at one of the fine restaurants are a must-try when here. Number 2. Great Barrier Reef. If you are in search of a breathtakingly beautiful natural world, then your search ends here. The Great Barrier Reef is naturally blessed with hundreds of picturesque tropical islands, making it one of the most visited tourist places of Australia. Located in the Coral Sea, off the coast of Queensland, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the largest living structures on the planet. You will be surprised to know that the Great Barrier Reef is visible from outer space. The world's largest barrier reef system covers a huge area of around 2,900 coral reefs and hundreds of scenic islands. It's also home to 1,500 fish species in addition to an array of other marine life that includes whales, marine turtles, dolphins, sea snakes, and birds. There are specially designed glass-bottom boats for tourists to get a glimpse of the colorful underwater marine life. Number 3. Sydney Harbour Bridge. The Sydney Harbour Bridge, also affectionately called the Coat Hanger by locals, is an inherent part of the city. The iconic bridge, made of 53,000 tons of steel, is the largest steel arch bridge in the world and is among the best places to visit in Australia. This engineering marvel by JJC Bradfield is the most celebrated Australia tourist attraction. It took 8 long years to build this iconic bridge and was finally opened in 1932. To know more about Sydney Harbour Bridge, do visit the museum on the southeastern pier. One can walk or cycle across it, or even climb to its peak for incredible views. To get a better view of the Harbour Bridge from another angle, take a ferry or go on a harbour cruise. Number 4. Great Ocean Road. A 4-hour drive through a winding stretch of the best roads with the most scenic natural beauty on either side guarantees the best road trip one can ever ask for. The 108-mile-long coastal drive along the southeastern coast of Australia takes you through spectacular limestone sea stacks, secluded coves, pockets of rainforest, winelands, gorgeous waterfalls, and endless eucalyptus trees. Stop by the 12 Apostles to enjoy the most beautiful sunset. 12 Apostles are limestone rock formations formed by the lashing of the rough and treacherous waters of the Southern Ocean. Renting a car and driving from Torquay to Alansford is something you just cannot miss while in Australia. Number 5. Yarra Valley. Surrounded by the Yarra River in Victoria, the Yarra Valley is host to hills and valleys, meadows and vineyards. Australia is one of the few countries in the world where you can get to experience sunrises and sunsets from a hot air balloon. The lush and green landscape of the winery regions offers breathtaking views from above. With over 80 vineyards dispersed throughout the region, the areas are relatively cool. The pleasant climate here makes this place one of the most popular Australian places to visit. Spending a couple of days relaxing and walking through the beautiful vineyards while sipping on some fresh local wine are some of the best things to do in these tourist places in Australia. Number 6. The Sydney Tower. The skyline of downtown Sydney stands out because of the Sydney Tower soaring to the height of 309 meters. Did you know that the Sydney Tower is approximately as tall as the Eiffel Tower? It is the highest building and also one of the major tourist places of Australia. This tower, which is situated in the heart of Sydney, was opened in 1981, and the skywalk above the restaurant was installed in 2005. The glass skywalk, which is 268 meters high, is accessible only on pre-booked guided tours. The upper section of the tower has 8 floors, of which 2 floors are home to some of the top restaurants and cafes that offer spectacular views of the city. The panoramic views from above is worth the visit. Number 7. Whitehaven Beach. Whitehaven Beach in the Whitsunday Islands is not just one of the top tourist places of Australia, but is also one of the best beaches in the world. The 7-kilometer arc of powdery white sand across the shore with the background of the crystal clear blue water makes for a picture-perfect click. At the northern end of Whitehaven Beach is a stunning inlet where the tide shifts the sand and water to create a striking contrast of colors. Whitehaven Beach can be reached either by ferries, powerboats, or cruising yachts that depart from Airlie Beach. If you want to save time, hop aboard a seaplane and soar over the swirling seascape. This view from above is sure to make your holiday a whole lot more memorable. The southern end of the beach provides day trips and camping facilities for tourists. Number 8. SeaWorld Marine Park. SeaWorld is one of the many amazing tourist places of Australia that entertain adults and kids alike. It's a great amusement park that allows visitors to interact with dolphins. This marine park promotes animal conservation by educating, rescuing, and rehabilitating wildlife and marine life. The main attractions of SeaWorld include exciting rides, animal exhibits, interactions with dolphins, fish detective show, and much more. Buy tickets for some unmatched fun and adventure with the dolphins and sea lions. If it's your day, you could even spot some polar bears, penguins, and small sharks. Number 9. National Parks of Australia. National parks account for about 3.5% of this continent. Australia has thousands of national parks, with each having its own distinct characteristics. Most of the stunning scenery lies within these national parks. These parks help to protect Australia's landscapes, native plants, and wildlife. The common factor among them is all are designated UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Here are some top national parks that you have to visit while in Australia. Number 10. KAKADU National Park. Located 240 kilometers east of Darwin in Australia's tropical north, KAKADU National Park is Australia's largest national park and the second largest in the world. It is home to 300 different species of birds, a range of endemic plants and animals, magnificent waterfalls, rivers, and gorges. It is also home to an amazing diversity of wildlife. The extraordinary natural beauty makes it one of the top Australian tourist attractions. So that's it for today. If you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.